All right, welcome back. This man's never been on the program, and I thought because I've lived in Delta Township most of my life, I don't any longer, but most of my life, I saw Great Lakes Christian College get built. They are ranked number 3 in the NCCAA Division III. Even more, for the first time in school history, GLCC beat the number 1 ranked team, Grace College Tigers. We're going to talk to the head coach, Richard Westerlund, of Great Lakes Christian College. Coach, you're on the Mad Dog Show. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
All right, just tell us all about this league, where players come from. I mean, because it's, even though it's there, it's there, but people don't know that much about it, and that's why I wanted to have you on. Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're in the National Christian College Athletic Association, and it's a smaller association. It's spread throughout the country from coast to coast. For me, I look at it as very similar between Division III basketball and NAI basketball. Our schedule has included Division II programs like Davenport. We've played NAI programs ranging from Kentucky to Indiana. We've played Division III programs. So we have a real vast schedule with different teams from different levels. For our school, for our level, we've done a great job this year. Our guys have beaten multiple scholarship schools. We're not allowed to give out athletic scholarships at our level, but we get the opportunity to schedule some different scholarship schools like NAIAs and D2s, and we've beaten 4 scholarship schools this year. And obviously for us, we had a big win last night, defeating the number 1 team in the country, who was also our rival.
All right, so I want to ask you just basic questions about Great Lakes Christian College. Okay, well, how tall is the tallest player?
Our biggest guy is 6'8".
That's tall. That's big. Where's that cat from?
So he's from Gahanna, Ohio. He actually went to high school with Nick Ward. His name's Bassett Seydoux. He's an absolute monster in the paint. He's 6'8", about 250. He's a future pro in my mind.
Okay, now, all due respect, Coach, maybe he can help Nick Ward.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just joking. That's a joke. Because Nick right now is not playing too well, is what I was sort of saying, and maybe he'll come out of it this weekend. So these guys, so that's good. So Ward must see. Did Ward come to any of your games?
Yeah, Nick was at the game last night supporting Bassett. He's come out to a couple now this year, and Nick's a great guy. I'm excited for his future. I think he's got a big time future in the NBA, and I think he's going to get this ship right for Michigan State this weekend.
Well, I hope so, because I hate to keep gassing him. Well, I'm going to ask you this then. Do you think your player could play for Michigan State?
I think if Bassett was focused and locked in, the sky's the limit for Bassett. I really do.
So then Tom Izzo's got to know who he is.
Yeah, Tom knows Bassett. Bassett hangs out with the guys at Michigan State all the time. He's on campus with Nick and hanging out with them. So Tom and their staff know who Bassett is.
Man, that's cool. We're speaking to Richard Westerlund. How long have you been the head coach there?
So I got hired here in May, so I haven't been here too long.
All right, so I'm going to make a plea to Eric Lacey. If, Eric, you're listening, you should go over to this man's school tomorrow and do a story on him, because I'm sure that this is a great human interest story, and I'm really glad that I wanted to have you on this program. And just because you were on once doesn't mean you're not going to be on again, because this is a great story. It really is. I mean, you were ranked number 3 in the United States. Is that right?
Yeah, we're ranked number 3 in the country for the NCCAA. It's our first time ever being ranked for our program, and we set the program record for wins this year. We're 16-9 right now, and we've got a game Saturday, so we're hoping to keep it rolling. We're right now on a 4-game win streak, so we're hoping to make it 5 on Saturday.
All right, and I want to ask you, you're the Blue Devils, correct?
We're the Crusaders.
The Crusaders. Okay, well, I was sort of close. I wasn't close at all. Just that's funny. So that's really cool. And so, do you recruit? These people are to come to the Christian school. It's sort of unique, really.
Yeah, I do recruit. We've recruited every single student athlete on our team. We currently have 18 guys in our program. We've got a few guys sitting out for grades. They'll be back with us in the fall, but we recruited all these guys. Obviously, when we're recruiting a different way, because we need a student athlete who understands that he is coming to Christian College, that you are going to learn about Jesus, that you're going to go to chapel every week, and that, you know, your classes are going to have, you're going to have Bible classes. So we are recruiting a different type of student athlete, but we got a great group of guys who've bought into our culture, and we've got a great administration who's backed our basketball program, and, you know, I think that's why we're having so much success this year.
Richard Westerlund is our guest. He is the head basketball coach at Great Lakes Christian College. Okay, there's a couple more questions, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What other schools are in your, I mean, how far do you travel?
So the farthest we've traveled this year was down to Kentucky, down to play University of Pikeville, and we played Asbury University, Kentucky Christian. Our regional, so our conference tournament is down in Knoxville, Tennessee. You know, so we have a pretty heavy travel schedule. I think this year alone on the road we've traveled 7,500 miles. And we're driving vans for all of those trips. We're not flying. We're not riding buses. I'm driving a van, and we got another player that's driving the other van, and that's how we're getting to our games. Okay, so I mean, I understand that you drive. So the funding comes from what? I mean, for your jerseys, your shoes. You know, where do you get your money for your athletic department? So we budgeted. The school has done a great job in backing that, and you know, we're a tuition-based school, so as we continue to recruit at a high level and fill our rosters, obviously that'll allow us to be able to do more things in athletics for our student athletes. All right. When does your season end? So I'm hoping it will end on March 9th. That's when our national championship game is, so I'm hoping it ends March 9th. I don't want it to end any sooner than that. All right, because I'm running out of time, Coach, and I want to ask more questions. Can I have you on next week? Absolutely. Okay, all right. I'll get a hold of Mr. Williams, and we'll have you on next week, and I'm going to try to get you as much exposure in this area. So, you know, it's hard sometimes, but I'm glad that man got in contact with Brock, and I'm glad that I had you on. You did a great job. This is a unique story about Nick Ward's. See, we would have never known that Nick Ward's like close friend and teammate. So now I can't gas the guy. So he's got to start playing better. Nick's going to get it right. He's a great player. I believe he's going to go big this weekend for state. Okay, pal. Listen, I look forward to shaking your hand, and I'm going to promote your school. That is Great Lakes Christian College. It's in Delta Township. All my cousins have driven by there 1,000 times. His head coach name is Richard Westerlund. And, Coach, it's been a pleasure having you on the Mad Dog Show. And I'll get in contact with him and have you on for more talk next week. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You're welcome, Coach Westerlund. This is the Mad Dog Show. Christina Likes coming up.